Good afternoon. My name is Jim Call. I ordered a inverter from you people on February 24th, Sunday. This is what was on the internet. This is what you advertised. And if you look at it closely, you can see that there is a number on the inverter of SDB2000A. And the description of what it is for the amount of what to be paid. I placed the order and paid on February 24th. This is the description. Also, it says that this unit will run on 12 volt to 24 volt DC. It says peak output 6,000 watt. Continuous 3,000 watt. This is all on the internet of what you stated. I took that, I acknowledge it, I bought it. You told me that it would be estimated that this would be delivered between March 7th and March 20th. It showed March 15th. This is what came in the mail. It was sent out on March 6th on 3-day mail, and it showed up at my house on March 15th at night. We opened the package and it is not what I ordered, so I immediately contacted you by email and wrote down exactly what was wrong, very exactly. Sunday, March 17th, you emailed me back saying you were confused and didn't understand what was going on and you needed a video. Well, here's your video. It is now Monday, March 18th. This is the unit out of the box. If you can see where it says the number on the unit, there is no number here. When we got this, we took it out of the package and there was no invoice, no packing slip, nothing inside the package. You took out the box. This is all that's on the box. Everything else is blank. Except for one tag, which you might know what it is. Otherwise, there is no saying what this unit is, how much it puts out, or a receipt of how much I paid for it. There is no paperwork with this unit. And there's nothing on the box. If you look at the unit, there is nothing on the unit. There you can look all over. There is no description of how much it puts out. In your description, you're listing it as a car LED power inverter. On this thing it says solar power inverter, which doesn't mean much, but it's not the same listing. It looks the same. Now this thing, we weighed this out just to, if you have one, you can compare apples to apples. Well, we'll give you all the dimensions and weight, and you can tell, because this is too light and too small to be a 3,000 watt inverter. So we'll turn this on. With the cables, it weighs 2 pounds 5.8 ounces. I took dimensions of it. It is 2¼ inches high, 4.5 inches wide and 10 3/4 inches long, if you can compare that to something you have. Alright, now in your description it says it will run on anywhere from 12 volt to 24 volt. This will not run on 24 volt. Alarm comes on saying it's over voltage, and it will not, and it shuts down. It will not run on anything more than 15 volts. So that right there is a lie. It will not put out 3,000 watts, which we'll prove. Again, is a lie. This is not what I ordered. You probably know what you sent because you sent it, but you're saying you're confused. So now we're going to have to prove that it's not right. First red flag is it comes with a cigarette lighter adapter for a 3,000 watt unit. I've put these in another trailer before. They do not come with this because you have to hardwire these. This is only meant for 150 watts. So this is not meant for a big unit. It probably is meant for this one, which is not very large at all. The power that they want you to run to those big units, probably you know, is this size. This is what you sent. This is for a 3,000 watt unit. This is for something very much smaller. So what we did, if you look at this, this is a unit that says voltage, wattage. Our house voltage right now is running at 122 volts, 0.5. This is a cube heater. It has a fan, low, which is 750 watts, high, which is 1500 watts. More than low enough that this should run it with no problem. So we'll turn this, we'll put this on. Since we want to go compares apples to apples, we're going to run this as wattage. We're going to turn this on to fan. And it's running at 15.5 watts just with the fan. We're going to turn it up to low. This will climb until it peaks, and then it'll come back down. The unit has to warm up, heat up. It will max out in probably another right there. And now it's going to come back down and it will settle out. Roughly right about there. It'll go down another volt or two, but it settles out right about 799 to 800 watts. So if we'll write that down. We'll write it down at 800 watts on low. Just for comparison, we're going to take a thermal scan of what it's putting out, just for you to make sure you understand that it's working. And that's about 100 and bounces around. 150, it reached 160. Depends on where you hit it on the unit. It's 150, 149, 150, 151. So we'll put down 150. We'll give it benefit of the doubt. Degrees. That's on low. Right now it's sitting at 795, which is well within 750 watts that they describe. Now we'll turn it up on high. Once again, it's going to climb. It'll go over the limit. It'll reach a peak, and then it'll settle back down. And it's going to come back down just under to about right about there, about 1450. So on high, well, it's going down a little bit more. $14.40, about the lowest it went. We'll give it the benefit of the doubt. So it's rated, according to this is rated exactly what they state. 750 watts, it's within 50 watts of being that. At 1500 watts, this is coming in under. Okay? And just for, we'll check this again for temperature. We're at 311, 309, 4. Just, it's over 300 degrees. So we're going to put down 300 degrees. Alright. So now, the rest of this, we're going to take this outside and hook it to a car, and we'll test it. If this unit was a 3,000 watt unit, it should be wired to at least 2 batteries. Now we're going to wire it to one small battery in a car, and we'll see what it does.